Hey there. Today, let's talk about long-term undereating and problems that it can cause with your digestive system. So a lot of times women who come to me with their hypothalamic amenorrhea, loss of period, or simply with their food obsession, they're maybe thinking about food all the time, but they're restricting it all the time also, or they're restricting and then binge eating after a while. So most of these women have experienced some kind of digestive issues, and this is what I want to touch on today. One thing that I hear a lot is that my digestion is so slow, I barely go to the bathroom, nothing ever comes out, it feels like things are stuck in there. Yes, it actually may be true. So if we have been under eating, and maybe we don't even realize that we've been under eating, but we've been taking in maybe like 1,500, 1,800 calories a day and working out a lot, then that has been under eating for our bodies. And so we don't realize that actually it does slow down our metabolism. It's absolutely a fact. Luckily, we can reverse that. We can speed that metabolism up again. We'll get there towards the end of the video. But first, I want to kind of discuss a few things that how you may feel like your digestion is not working and what it may be caused by. One thing that happens when we are not taking in enough calories is that actually the food absorption is not going to be that great. We're not getting all the nutrients from the food that we could otherwise. So actually kale is one of the very good examples. Everybody's like, eat all the kale, it's the best food. But if you're not eating enough food, other foods also, then it's going to be very hard to absorb the nutrients and digest that food. Kale actually in the first place is pretty hard to digest for the human body. Of course you can eat it, but don't think that if you eat only the superfoods that you're going to get all the nutrients, because if you're not taking in enough calories, you're still not getting all the benefits of the foods that you're eating. Okay. Then one more thing is that your stomach emptying is slowing down, which can mean that you're going to experience things like bloating, where you feel like your stomach is so gassy, you're so full of air, it's so very uncomfortable. You can feel very, very full after eating even just a couple of bites of food. This is very, very common in those who have been restricting hard for years, okay? Because we have been training our bodies this way, just a couple of bites and we're full. We cannot put any more food in there. So that's going to be very uncomfortable, because when you're in recovery, you know that you have to start eating more, but you feel like you just can't. So you just have to train your body to take in more food again. Also, because your digestion is slowing down, your intestines can be full of this undigested food that is simply not moving anywhere. And then, of course, there's constipation, which I personally experienced a lot when I was under eating a lot. So I would maybe go to the bathroom like twice a week if I was lucky. But I've definitely heard from people who go even less often than that, and they need to take laxatives or something like that. And that is definitely a result of years of under eating as well. And one more reason why we feel like we have this food stuck in our stomachs and we have all this discomfort is simply that the muscles in our intestines have become weak, and they are no different from other muscles in our bodies, and we know very well how to train those. We go to the gym and sometimes even obsessively go and train them, but then if we don't eat enough, then those muscles get weaker because they don't do their work, right? So they don't have the strength to move the digested food out. And one more thing that we may experience if we have been restricting our food for a long time is pain in our pancreas. Yes, it can feel painful. We may feel nauseous. We may feel like vomiting. We may actually vomit. So what do you do then if you have all these issues, or some of those issues like gas and bloating and constipation, and you know that over the years you have been under eating? So if you ask this question, you will find like hundreds and thousands of like health and dieting people who tell you that you have to go on an elimination diet. However, I disagree with that, because you have already been eliminating a lot of foods from your menu and from your from the list of things that are allowed for you. So think about it this way. Instead of leaving things out, let's start adding things in and let's see what happens. Yes, you may experience some kind of discomfort at first, but this is because you have been avoiding these foods again, and now you are introducing them again. So the key is really not leaving things out, it's adding things back in. And if that causes you discomfort, then you don't have to eat everything that you didn't eat yesterday, start eating them tomorrow. You can add one thing and then add the other thing. It can cause a little bit of discomfort maybe at first because it's new to your body, it doesn't know what to do with it, but after a while you may start feeling absolutely fine, and you find that your symptoms go away, or at least they get better. Also, starting to eat more foods, more variety of foods, is very good for you mentally, because hopefully you will start to understand that there are no good foods and no bad foods, and there are no forbidden foods and there are allowed foods. All the foods should be fine, right? Just like I said before, unless you have allergy or some kind of bad reaction to it, all foods should actually fit into your diet, and eating whatever you want, whatever you feel is right for you in this moment, should never cause you to feel like you're a bad person or you did something terrible for your health, because you didn't really. All right, but to sum up, long time under eating can absolutely cause you several digestive issues, constipation, bloating, slow stomach emptying, things like that. And please don't go on an elimination diet. Instead, start adding more variety into your diet and teach your body what to do with these foods again.